Irish Brown here with Starzina's time of the month horoscope. Happy birthday to all you Leos out there. Oh, don't get me started on Leos. My ex-husband was... Do you know, actually, none of my ex-husbands was a Leo. Just one of the many flaws in what passes for my so-called love life. I have an ex-husband of every other sign of the zodiac. Oh, not that I have 11 ex-husbands, mind you. Some of them were cusps. Well, that's one word for them at any rate. 11 ex-husbands. That would seem to demonstrate a certain lack of fastidiousness. I mean, how would one ever keep up with the monograms? And the in-laws? And where the bodies were buried? But I digress. I don't remember ever meeting a Leo I didn't like. Especially the men. But then, I also don't remember what I had for lunch today, so take that with a grain of salt. Leos have sort of a natural, relaxed sex appeal about them. They're not sexy the same way we Aries are, in a showy, in-your-face, nipples to the wind and tits akimbo sort of way. Don't you roll your eyes at me, camera jockey. Remember who has the keys to your chastity cage. And they're not sexy in the same way you Scorpios out there are, in that sultry, smutty, up against a rock until you scream sort of way. Leonardo DiCaprio is a Scorpio. I just learned that. I looked up his birthday to see if he were by any chance a Leo. But if Leo were a Leo, he would probably spontaneously combust. Leo, call me. We'll go to the movies. What was I talking about, ducks? Oh, Leos, the lions. Leo's ruling planet is the sun, which is of course not a planet at all, but a star, which explains the whole sexy thing. Leos will be even sexier than usual on July 31st and August 1st when the moon is in your sign, and again on August 13th when the moon is full. Venus's move into Leo on July 29th will be an excellent time to get people to do your royal bidding, especially if you're still trying to talk them into that thing you've always wanted to try with the lemur. And Neptune is moving into your opposite sign of Aquarius on August 6th, which will be an excellent time to invite a group of friends over for a rousing game of Where's Uranus, which is essentially Where's Waldo for grown-ups. And now, our Leo birthday wishes. Happy birthday to the cutest boy in the whole wide world who happens to be a Leo. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh yes, I do. I'm psychic. You're thinking that this horoscope has been biased, and now you know the reason why. Well, shame on you, ducks. I am a highly trained professional. I do not manipulate the stars and the planets. I merely interpret them. Brilliantly, I might add. So, as I was saying, happy birthday to the cutest boy in the whole wide world. Also, happy birthday to both of his parents, Mr. and Mrs. the cutest boy in the whole wide world, who are also both Leos. Also, happy birthday to Andrew, Bob, Connie, Corey, Dan, David, Edgar, Gloria, Hannah, Jim, Kevin, Marybeth, Mark, Michael, Sarah, Scott, and Tom. Also, happy birthday to Kristen and Christian, who are two different people. You know, if you have friends with any of those names, you could forward this video to them and tell them that you'd asked me specially to mention them by name and wish them a happy birthday, and they would never be the wiser. Then you could assuage your guilty conscience by sending me a check. Just a thought. And furthermore, happy birthday to Ariel, Janelle, Nevaeh, Summer, and Sedette. You're a lot less likely to have friends with those names, but send a check anyway. And finally, happy birthday to our American cousin Monica, Aunt Tish, and Uncle Johnny. And now for the rest of you. Virgo, you just sit quietly in the timeout chair and think about what you've done. Libra, your life will change forever when you purchase a book entitled Fun with Flypaper. Scorpio, you will attempt to contemplate your navel, but your mind will keep wandering to your genitalia. The next thing you know, it'll be September. Sagittarius, you will finally be cured of your lemur fetish after watching an entire week devoted to different ways of preparing them on Rachel Ray's 30-minute meals. Capricorn, after Googling images of chastity cages, you will begin having recurring dreams about being trapped in a very strange circus. Aquarius, unless you keep a close eye on Uranus as it moves from your first house to your second house, the movers are likely to scratch it. Pisces, there is just no such thing as a short-sleeved dress shirt. Aries, Starzina is, of course, an Aries. Not that Starzina's time of the month horoscope ever shows any bias. So, if you are an Aries whose name is Starzina Starfish Brown, this month Leonardo DiCaprio will dedicate his next film to you. If, on the other hand, you are an Aries whose name is not Starzina Starfish Brown, you will have regular and enormously satisfying bowel movements every morning from now through September. Enjoy! Taurus, when the moon is in the 7th house and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planets and love will steer the stars. No, really. Gemini, caution, filling may be hot. Cancer, scientists will discover a rogue asteroid, which, in a fit of whimsy, they will name Lemur. You Cancers will be the first sign of the zodiac to have Lemur enter Uranus. This has been Starzina Starfish Brown with Starzina's time of the month horoscopes. Till we meet again, keep your eyes on the stars and don't stop looking for Uranus.